You'll survive. The light of your life.
You are the light of my
I have the light of your life.
Hey, folks, welcome to Monday. Me
Hello.
and the light of my life. You
Right.
always get in on the interesting parts of the conversation as we're going live. So welcome to Rooted in Foods and to the Davis's Kitchen, and we're eating a
We're
lot
well.
local
We're eating well
tonight.
tonight.
Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
the dog.
Of course. She wants out.
She knows.
Yep. So we do have a local-ish bourbon to us. You might have noticed Nikki's t-shirt. You see my t-shirt. Bourbon makes it better. Bourbon does make it better.
My T-shirt
Is the name of the brand of this bourbon that we're having tonight. It is Black Band. It is made where at? Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah,
It's a little north of us, not too far.
a little north,
But it is in Illinois.
It is an Illinois maker, and it is really good. And I discovered it at my conference I was at a few weeks ago.
So we're going to
And-
use it in some
Oh.
maple old fashions. So we've got Illinois bourbon, Angostura orange bitters, and Minnesota maple sauce, maple syrup.
Maple sauce.
Maple syrup. Well, it's a little
homemade,
homemade,
home tapped,
brewed,
home tapped. There you go.
cooked.
Home
home
everything.
Yeah.
From a friend of ours
Yeah, from
who
different parts of Minnesota.
I forgot to tag, so he won't be on tonight.
Who might?
Would you like
That's I like a square.
You like
Please.
Uh-oh.
Just push.
I'm pushing. I can't push and grab at the same time.
I'll grab
Thank you.
one square.
2 squares. Those squares are going to last a while, so I'm going to
They are.
stick these squares back in the freezer.
Okay.
We like bourbon rocks.
Yeah.
It was almost fit.
They're almost fit. They're a little. We have to double these up.
Darn.
Isn't that horrible?
So darn.
Yeah, let's double these up.
So let us know if you're watching, or let us know that you are watching. And
To make a normal one of these, you're going to use 2 ounces of bourbon.
oh, are we using 4 ounces of bourbon?
I didn't say that we were doubling them up, did I?
Oh mercy. Let us. Okay, let's just take a bet on how drunk we're going to be by the end of this show. Shall we take that bet? Hey, Mama.
So we got 2 ounces times 2 of bourbon. So we're going to use half an ounce times 2 of maple syrup. And those of you who have seen us use maple syrup on here before may have noticed that this is much easier to pour. And that's okay.
Not quite as cooked down.
It is
yet.
not as cooked down as store-bought, or not as thick as store-bought. We want 2 dashes, so we're doubling them up. So 4 dashes of Angostura. Go right ahead.
Oh, you want me to stir?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to stir. Apparently, I'm going to go down on the phone. It's hard to stir when you have one ginormous ice cube.
Oh,
What are you getting? Ah, yes, we need those. So we're doing a double maple old fashioned with filthy cherries.
so when you're doubling it up, you might as well double it up.
I wouldn't mind a little extra cherry juice in mine. I'll even stir again. Do you need pickle tongs?
I'd like them, but you know,
A little late. It's like your fingers. It's all good.
here's what it is.
Just a little. Plenty, thank you. I'll stir again.
It's pretty good.
So the idea behind the big square ice cubes is they don't melt as quickly.
They don't, so
But
they
they
don't
still
water
keep
down the.
Your drink cold. I'm taking the fat cherry.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna rinse our stirrer stick.
Oh, it smells delicious.
It should.
I would hope, right? Are you coming? Hurry up. It's been a Monday.
Been a Monday.
Cheers.
Cheers to us.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah, that's darn right. Really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get a little bit of cherry on here.
Did I miss?
I
I missed. I'm
don't
sorry.
know. A little cherry juice was a little dot.
That's
Looked like a
because
little,
the cherry hit me in
looked
the
like a little
nose.
Marilyn Monroe mole
Oh yes, this is so Maryland.
right here. Yep, that's going to be good. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm glad I brought that bottle home quick to you.
Mhm.
So, as I'm licking my fingers,
Mhm.
it's my kitchen. I can lick my fingers.
That's right.
I don't suggest you do that if you have company coming over, however. Okay. So we have a lot of local a lot of local stuff going on because our outdoor farmers market opened last Saturday, maybe 2 Saturdays ago now. I've lost track of time because we had this thing called the total solar eclipse, and that took up my entire weekend. It was really awesome, though. I was going to say a
2
bad
weekends
word.
ago.
Thank you. Well, yeah, that was. So we finally made it to outdoors farmer market, and we have quite a bit. So we have. I'm not going to remember where things came from. So I have onions from Schweitzer's locally. We actually get a lot of stuff from him. Sweet potatoes came from there a few weeks ago. Have a spring mix that we're going to use for salad from Country Sprout Organics. We have pork chops, which I'll show you in a minute, from Flock Farm locally. We have Lindsay Family Farm pecans. I think that might be it. Outside of the
Peoria.
cocktail, Peoria,
Minnesota.
Illinois maker, of course, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then things that are not locally made, I this week had picked up at local markets, grocery markets. So
what do you do? 4 ounces of bourbon, ounce of maple syrup, 4 dashes of orange bitters.
Knock you on your butt. Maple old fashioned. Oh, no, it's delicious. I'm very glad I brought that home to you.
Yeah, so.
All right. So sweet potatoes. We're going to do something. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is open up cheese and shred it because I'm going to need it for a few things tonight.
So, anybody got any questions on anything so far?
Or just comments.
Yeah,
I'd be happy with a comment or two.
A shout out to.
Let us know you're watching.
Yeah, but there's 4 of you there. I can tell.
Right, we know how many you're watching.
Oh, we just lost one. So, all right.
I'm scared them off.
Now there's 3. I got scared it off.
That's okay. So I found at Neighborhood Food Co-op here locally, and this is not a local cheese, but certainly the co-op is a local store. This is Wisconsin made.
Does this say bourbon on it?
It says bourbon smoked Gouda.
Bourbon smoked Gouda.
Hickory smoked with Kentucky bourbon.
Oh man.
So we're going to use it on our salad.
Awesome.
I'm going to shred it all here.
Bourbon does make everything better. It
does.
So.
And I suspect probably smoked with wood from the barrels would be my bet if I didn't have to.
We gained a 4th one again. So.
Yay.
Maybe this person is more apt to say hi.
To say hi, please say hi. We like to talk to you. Otherwise, we talk to each other, and we do that all day long.
Yeah.
Like literally, even when we're in offices across town from each other, we do that all day long.
We still reach out. Even when one of us leaves their phone at home.
Oh yes, thank you by the way for delivering my phone this morning.
You're welcome.
We've always been that way though, even.
Chitty chatty.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet nothing. This is.
Shit. Oh, sorry. Here, have some cheese.
Hello again.
Hello. Oh, bless it.
I got pecans in my mouth, so hopefully you're gonna have to wait.
I am gonna shred this though. Wow.
Well, don't shred all of it.
Wait, you want a snack?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, here, I'll just cut some off. Snack on.
You know me, I'm a big snacker.
Well, don't snack so much that you. Here.
Well, don't provide me enough to.
I'm not. I'm giving you a handful, and then I'm going to shred the rest.
All right.
Okay.
I will only snack with what you give me.
I was going to say, don't. You might put them back on us because this is going to be kind of annoying over here.
Right. I gotta go let the dog in.
Okay. Make sure. Yeah. Okay.
One out, right?
She did. I know. All right. I could have done this ahead of time, but I just didn't think about it.
It's not that loud. What are you guys eating, drinking? What are you doing tonight? Drinking, eating?
both.
Let me take about that grated
Okay, the one thing about Gouda is it is a soft cheese, so grating it's a little hinky.
Operation of futility.
Well, not entirely. I wanted it grated so I could melt it easier, but I've got these clumps that just kind of sit on the top of the food processor. We're going to use those on our
Who's on the second food?
those sweet potatoes.
Oh yeah,
I just wanted to get it shredded.
it's shredded.
It is so.
Yeah, make sure it suckers off before you put your fingers in there. I don't want to have a pink cheese.
Oh goodness, no.
No. That's good.
It is so good. We're gonna do our pork chops very last because they're little thin guys and won't take very long.
Grandma says she had a yucky meatloaf sandwich. Hey, meatloaf
Yucky?
sandwiches.
Oh, because Grandma didn't like meatloaf. Never mind.
Grandma
I'm
doesn't
like,
like meatloaf.
how?
And then a delicious banana cake.
Oh, that sounds good.
Where do we get the banana cake from?
Right, there's our smoked Gouda shredded. Into
Man, that is good.
it's delicious. I'll be buying that again.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna wash my hands real fast. All right. I want to do that first because I'm going to use it on our.
Let me show them the cheese.
There, got it.
Yeah, try the cheese.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to.
Well, if you made the meatloaf, how can it be yucky?
She doesn't like meatloaf, but then why did you make it if
Why
you don't
did you
like
make
it?
it?
I don't understand that concept, Mom. I really don't.
You do it, but you do it because I love meatloaf.
Not because I love meatloaf. That is for sure. All right, I'm going to spray my pan with cooking spray so any potato that melts out and sticks doesn't really stick. Look at the size of these guys.
I had them showing it, and then you went to go spray it up again. There we go.
That's my hand.
Yeah. Got to give them a unit of measurement. Throw a banana in there, that way they know how big it is compared to a banana.
I don't have a banana.
All right. That's the internet's measuring tool.
That or a can of Coke.
Okay, we got one of those.
We do.
It's even the 12-ounce variety.
Can of Coke.
And a Coke.
There you go. How's that?
Beautiful.
It's bigger than a can of Coke.
All right.
There you go.
All right. In the fridge it goes.
So just like you can twice bake a
baked
potato, guess what you can do?
Twice bake a sweet potato?
You can twice bake a sweet potato.
Oh, man.
We're going to go on the fat end here.
She says, I don't like it, but I still make it once a month. And she hates eggs, but she still eats them.
She makes herself eat eggs. All right, we're going to cut.
Eggs are good for you.
This is kind of round, so we're just going to cut this one in half.
Especially if you eat a bacon one.
Well, yeah. Now, you can't eat the skin, by the way, on a sweet potato, just like you can eat the skin on a potato.
Nobody does.
I do sometimes.
I don't.
Yeah. I'm also going to.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Stand back, everybody.
No, that probably is too big. I'll go old school here with a spoon. Oh, please.
I'm holding.
Shifting gears. Doesn't take much. Gonna use my spoon. Sorry, folks, I'm kind of out of space here.
I'm sorry if you can hear me eating pecans and cheese.
Move, Shuggy.
I apologize, sort of.
Sort of. Okay.
Because I'm enjoying my pecans and cheese.
All we're gonna do is just, if you've never made a twice baked potato, you want to scoop close to the edge, but not all the way to the edge. And close to the bottom, but not all the way to the bottom. That way you have integrity of the skin left, so when you stuff it, it doesn't all break apart. Yeah. I cooked these big guys took about 10 minutes in the microwave, but that's usually what I do is cook.
Microwave?
Yep, in the microwave because you can. I go about 3 minutes at a time.
Uh-huh.
That way I can judge doneness without getting them overdone.
Oh. So 3 times at 3 minutes,
Yeah,
and then a little extra.
a little extra if you need it. These big guys will take that for sure.
Well, I don't know if I've ever seen a small sweet potato.
Well, not when I buy them because I buy the big guys.
Oh, I'm serious. I don't think I've ever seen a small sweet potato.
Oh, I have, but not. In fact, Schweitzer had some little bitty guys.
Really?
Yeah, but I just, I like big dogs. I like big sweet potatoes.
And me.
And I like big chilies.
There we go.
Everybody hush.
Girth.
All right, so there's 2 boats. I did have a little bit of a bad spot in this little one, but I'm kind of moving around it here.
Okay.
It's not so much a bad spot as it is a bit of a rough.
Unpretty spot?
Yeah, a little fibrous, let's say.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out over the sink so I can get rid of it. It's just a spot, no biggie.
I'll get you back to us.
Oh,
We can
yeah.
see what's going on. We do not have to just look at her digging out sweet potato. Close up.
So potato masher, whatever you have to do this with, back of a wooden spoon is fine. No big.
What do you use?
However, I will show you in a momento.
Yeah. Gadgets.
Yeah,
But if you got them, use them.
Right? Okay, don't get rid of your spoon. You're gonna want it.
But you definitely have them.
Of course I do. I have one of these.
Hold on, let me show them that.
Oh, sorry. I don't remember what it's called. What's it called?
Oh.
Some kind of mix and mash or something.
Something
It's
like
one of those Pampered Chef things.
Pepper Chef tools.
Mash and stir. Should have by now. Okay. So we're gonna do that.
There's some butter.
We're going to bring out some butter.
I see butter in there in that little hidey hole.
Mm-hmm. About a tablespoon.
Is that about a tablespoon?
Roughly.
Looks like roughly a tablespoon.
Yeah, it does. We're going to.
Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less.
Yes.
We're not
going to
baking,
have some sort of bourbon over there. And we have a bottle of bourbon.
There you go.
Thank you.
Imagine that. Black band of bourbon.
A glug glug.
A glug is about 1.5 ounces to 2. Well, that's not even an ounce.
No. So sort of a glug.
That was a glug.
Glug.
That was like a 1/2 ounce.
A little bit of maple balsamic vinegar.
Oh. Maple balsamic.
Like a little bit.
Do you need some of the maple syrup?
Maybe.
All right, I need some.
Actually, yeah, throw that over here because usually I use brown sugar and I'll use maple syrup. You need some savory in a sweet potato, so don't just do all of this and not use salt or something. So I pulled out the J Effect original seasoning.
Yeah.
To use it instead of just plain old salt.
Oh.
Just like any other kind of potato, you can heavy hand it on the seasoning, especially this because there's not as much salt in it.
Yeah, there's almost no salt in there. I don't think there is any salt in there. No
Very
salt
low,
added.
yeah.
That was maple syrup. You were like going light on the bourbon. You went heavy on the seasoning.
Well, I'm going to taste it and we'll see where we
light on the
sit.
maple syrup. I'll make sure the bourbon's ready for you.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Throw me some pecans. Where are the pecans?
There.
I've got them.
You got them.
I'm good.
I don't have them. You got them.
I'm just gonna throw them in whole because
I want
why not? They're really tender.
Yeah.
So.
I've been eating on them. They're fun.
All right. So let's see where we stand here. Oh.
Does it need some brown sugar?
No, just a little bit more maple. A little bit more.
With a dash of maple.
And a dash of balsamic. These are both going to go in our salad dressing too, so everything will complement each other.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to do something.
What you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to overstuff 3 of these.
Uh-oh.
Scrape the innards out of the 4th one. And get rid of the 4th one. Thank you, because I don't have a trash ball.
I got you.
Mix that
I'm
in.
saving you up. There we go. Well, just quiet people tonight.
Well, you know. Okay, so now we're going to
understand.
overstuff.
There are nights that we don't want to talk.
That's why we want you to talk.
But, you know, Monday night's not one of those for us because we're the entertainment.
So I have a wee one for the wee one down the hall.
Yep.
And I have 2 bigger guys. So it's a little, it's a little bit like sweet potato casserole here. We're just putting it back in the
That's okay.
boat. The potato skin boat.
The old man in the boat. Making sure that we take care of the old man in the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then we're going to top it with some of this cheese. Bourbon cheese. Throw it in the oven. Everything's cooked. Everything's still warm.
Yeah.
So we're just going to throw it in the oven for the cheese to melt.
Yeah.
So
Yes. No yucky marshmallows. We
No
totally
marshmallows.
agree, Jen. You and I are on the same page. No yucky marshmallows.
That is so good.
I got my last piece of cheese.
Won't take much cheese.
Oh, don't need any cheese. Don't need any more or less than we already have.
No, I meant on these.
Oh, okay.
The rest of it I'm putting in the salad. Now, when you shred your own soft cheese at home, it's going to stick together because cheese in the store-bought shredded cheese has powder on it to keep it from gluing itself together. Yeah. So just kind of know that ahead of time. All right, I'm going to throw these in the oven.
Okay, what's the oven at?
That's at 350, yeah. And once the cheese melts, I'll just turn the oven off and leave them until we need them.
350?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Top rack?
Top rack, middle rack.
All right.
All right.
We're just waiting for it to melt.
Yeah.
Which may be pretty quick.
So now I'm going to throw, you want bacon grease on your pork chops? Or you want butter? Never mind. Bacon grease it is, folks.
Does this body look like it cares? Either way. Bacon grease or butter. Either one is wonderful. Why not both?
Yeah, we'll use some bacon grease.
All right. Bacon grease is also good.
Pork chops, bacon grease.
Yeah. Makes sense. Same animal.
You know, there is some merit to having animal fats.
Yeah.
And not margarine in your body.
Well, yeah. Probably makes the food come out easier.
Lord have mercy.
What?
Okay, here are our pork chops from Flock Farm.
Are those bone in or bone out?
They're bone in.
Bone in.
And I'm patting them a little bit dry
Patting them
because
dry? Okay.
they oozed a bit when I took them out of the
That's okay.
package. And when you pan fry, pan sear, you want them decently dry when they go
We're
in.
going to season them suckers up with something?
We are. I was going to use J-Effect, but I really don't care. What we use? What do you want to
I
use?
can do a little bit more salt.
I can put some salt. So how about Kinder's
Like
SPG?
the blend,
and-
yeah. Some SPG would be. I'm not against the J effect going on them, but I think
You want more salt.
I want more salt.
Yeah,
on
no, that's
pork.
fine. I get it.
Pork needs salt.
I agree. Meat needs salt.
Yeah.
Whew. I need ice drink.
Cocktail up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Kinder salt, pepper, garlic. J-Effect original. Folks, season however you want to, but this is actually I use this combination a lot.
We do.
Make sure you get the fat too.
But pork definitely needs salt. So
And I will wash my hands, I promise.
who gives a shit?
Well, in my kitchen, I really don't, but it is pork. I don't want to cross-contaminate that.
Yeah.
Get the bone, get the fat, even if you don't eat it.
Like the dogs like it, salty too.
The dog's like anything. But meat can take a liberal dose of seasoning, so.
Well, of course it can. How's our bacon grease?
Bacon grease is melted.
It has melted.
All right, I'm gonna throw these in, and then I'm going to wash my hands.
Right, I'm gonna let them see them. There we go.
It's not quite hot yet, but that's okay.
Yeah, I can't hear it. Oh, I can hear that.
Hear that one a little bit, yeah. They barely fit in that little pan, but that's also okay.
There we go. Where do we get those?
Flock Farm.
Flock Farm. A flock of geese.
All the things, I believe.
Wasn't there
I'm trying to remember what.
Wasn't there a band flock of seagulls?
Well, their logo has a sheep and a duck on it, I think.
A sheep and a duck. Why not a pig?
But I think they have chicken and pork products.
What?
And I'm pretty sure I saw them at the outdoor market. We bought those at the indoor market.
Yeah.
And threw them in the freezer.
A few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta dry my hands off.
That's okay. They can see your buttocks.
Shake myself out. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Next item up for bid.
Oh. That cocktail's really good. We need a cocktail.
Okay, I'm drinking.
Look at how low.
I'm doing it with my cherry first.
That's perfectly fine. I need a cherry.
I'm gonna love a cherry.
I do too.
Well, but anybody understood that.
I understood it. You said you love the cherry.
Mm-hmm. These are delicious. All right.
It's that homemade, locally handmade maple syrup.
Pop them back over here.
Okay.
I'm going to whisk up this maple bourbon salad dressing. Okay, so you've seen this before. I used this blend of oil from, I found it at Schnucks called Chef Slice. Not at all local. Avocado, grapeseed, extra virgin olive oil. 3 to 1 ratio.
Those smell delicious already.
3 parts olive oil, salad oil, whatever. 1 part acid. We're using a maple balsamic tonight. Sugar, if you use it, and I usually do a 3-1-1. So I'm going to use the maple syrup tonight. So I'm going to eyeball this, but it's a 3 to 1 to 1 if you sweeten.
All right. Which Pyrex?
Not Pyrex, Fire King.
What's the Fire King? Okay.
Buttery
big
yellow. My big yellow bowl, buttery yellow.
Buttery yellow.
And it might not be quite 3 tablespoons to me.
Doesn't look like it.
A little bit heavy-handed here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. If you need to measure, go be my guest.
JFX, it's sort of local. It's a real good friend of mine who lives in Minnesota. Makes it on his own. Goes out, taps the maple trees in his yard, and then cooks it down. And he shared it with me. So it's local to him, but it's not local to us. But it is handmade with love and a lot of booze.
Honestly, I think the only people tapping their own trees and selling it is Feather Hills Winery, and I don't know how often they have that.
Should be about this time of year.
That needs some salt. As soon as I find my salt.
There.
Thank
I got
you.
your salt. You're gonna need to flip those. Oh yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Those are beautiful. A little salt.
See that? Look at that. Look at those. Mm-hmm. Back over there. Salt.
All right. So there's a maple vinaigrette. Going to throw some pecans in there to kind of start soaking up some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. I'm going to top up on your pretty red green onions from hello. Okay, those are not enough. Huh?
You got some slicer?
Yes, those are slicers.
Slicer onion? Which is local.
Yes, sorry, I'm temping this workshop.
I know you are.
So I don't.
You don't want to overcook.
Right.
You don't want to undercook them.
No. I'm turning them way down because they're really close.
Yeah,
Right.
I saw that.
I'm going to do this real fast. Yeah, these
I
are
saw
from,
I saw like 130. I thought.
close. It might have gotten there. I'm going to.
You want me to pull that out of the way?
Yeah.
The Fire King out of the way? There you go.
Thank you. I'm just trying to get this outer onion layer off here. Okay. Slice this down the middle so she doesn't start flying on me.
Time for another cocktail.
Keeping watch on those pork chops because they're probably done at this point. So I'm gonna pull them off the heat. Those thin guys don't take long at all. Cut all the way into the green if you want to, until it's not edible. These are kind of big, so I'm gonna I really love green onions when I can get them, small onions when I can get them, as opposed to great big giant things that have been around for a while.
Yeah.
They're easier to work with, and I think they taste better. Okay. Woo! Warm in here. Oh yeah, those are done. Everything's almost done.
Coming together nicely.
Yeah. Pork chops. Ouchie. Pork chops.
Just sit it there.
I am. Ooh, hello. All right. You don't have to do much to have a good salad. If you've got good greens, a vegetable or two, something crunchy, and I do have croutons.
For me,
Goodness.
salad bricks.
Local leaf lettuce.
Where's that from?
We grabbed this from Country Sprout Organics.
Oh yeah.
I'm only gonna use about half of it.
Yep. Have some for tomorrow. Lunch.
Yeah, would you throw that up in the fridge, please?
I will give it just a second. I'm stirring.
I know, thank you.
Had to make another cocktail.
I'm gonna grab another pair of tongs. Now, leaf lettuce is really tender, so be careful when
You
you
don't want to
toss.
shred it and tear it.
Yeah. Oopsie. Kind of tilting the bowl so it's easier to get everything coated. All right, putting your salad bricks in.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Salad rocks. So they can soak up some of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll need that. Kind of lessen their bite.
Now, heavy stuff's going to sink to the bottom. So make sure when you serve a salad, you get to the bottom, especially when you've got really tender lettuce like this. The more you stir, the more your lettuce will wilt. So just be cognizant of that, especially when you've got a heavy vinaigrette. And I'm going to dump the rest of the cheese in.
Hi, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Hey, better late than never. You'll see the finished effect of everything.
And again, remember when you shred your own soft cheese, it's going to stick. So, no harm, no foul. Whee! There we go.
We'll not kick you out, Pam.
No, I need a plate.
Oh, sorry. You get us back to here. So we have. God, that smells delicious. Salad.
We have salad.
I'll get forks.
We have pork chops. We have a Cheeto inside the
Where'd that come from?
kid.
Kid inside the mitt. Oh well. Oh my Lord!
Show them those.
I'm going to show him
boys.
that. Oh, look at that.
And if you want to get all cute and shit.
Remember that we asked Uncle Duke's pecans?
Yes, Uncle Duke's pecans.
Yes, Uncle Duke's pecans.
You want to get really cute.
Look at that. Build a little snail trail for the pecans?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There you go. Always do things in odd numbers, folks. Rule number 1 in design. It is. Graphic design, interior design, whatever.
What kind of design?
Pork chop design.
Pork chop design. So where are we going? You going over there to show all this off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's over by the salad is where you're at.
Uh-oh.
So you are going to have issues with that.
Nope. I have just the thing. I lost a pecan.
Guarantee that you can pick it up. Put it where it needs to be. Bigger than much.
There you go. I need a bowl. I'm out of room on the plate.
For 2 things. She's out of the room.
That drink is so good.
And she's out of the room.
Woo!
You want red or green?
Oh, let's do green. We'll go a little Douglas Scotch plaid tonight.
All right.
Although green and salad probably was a bad idea.
Here's the red one just in case.
Here, we'll do classic primary. How's that?
Classic primary colors. Oh man, that does look good. You got plenty of knives over there?
I got whatever we need.
Okay.
Okay. We'll save that for. All right. Twice baked, covered in cheese. That melted really well. If you're local and you can get to the co-op, grab that. You can also buy J-Effect at the co-op. I'm going to dust the top with some J-Effect.
Okay.
A little bit of salad with the maple bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Balsamic. At this point, I don't remember what I put in it. That's pretty bad. Excuse me, hiccups. I'm coming to you so you can taste test.
Okay. We're going to need a knife or two.
Okay.
Cut into that pork chop.
Okay. Do you get forks?
Yeah, forks.
Okay.
That works.
Thank you. Fat off.
Okay.
Don't cut the fat off until after you cook it. You want the fat. It creates a little moisture
More flavor.
and definitely more flavor. There's a nice little crust on it.
Definitely. Let's look.
Oh, right.
Oh, smell your food before you eat because
Or just like shove it in your mouth like I did.
I saw that.
I'm hungry. I'm also very warm.
Oh, that's good.
Everything's off. Yeah, those are juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the hair on the more done than I like them normally, but pork chops, you guys, $135 max. USDA might tell you to go to 140.
Yeah, well,
I'm looking. Pork,
we're not selling it though.
well done is 145. No, 150 is well done. Ooh, that's too much. Medium is 137. Yeah, I'm kind of a 135 person. In that neighborhood. Those are probably just a hair over. Is that good?
Yeah, that cheese is delicious. You need a pecan.
Oh, what? Oh, a little Swedish chef over there.
Very good. The Muppet Chef.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that dressing, you guys. I really am kind of very warm right now. So I have a maple balsamic vinegar that came from.
Where'd that come from? That place in Cape?
Water and Williams. Williams and Water. I'm
Water
looking. Water and William.
William.
As in Cape Girardeau, down by the river on William Street. Water and William. They have all sorts of balsamics, white and dark, and all sorts of olive oils, and I have like a collection. They're delicious.
They're very good.
So,
Bring me a wallet.
Yeah, not locally. Yeah, he knows. Definitely go on payday. Not locally sourced, but local shop nonetheless. So yeah, cheers. Wow, 30 minutes, thereabouts.
Or 40 minutes.
Yeah, cheers.
Well,
We talk a lot, so you could probably do it 30. The key is thin.
Depends on how many of those you have.
Well, they're so good.
They are.
So good.
You can drag it out longer if you need more of those.
All right, you guys. Our farmers markets are going to be in full swing. It is strawberry season here locally.
Let us know what you want.
Yeah, probably not next week, but maybe weekend after. I'm waiting for the strawberries to sweeten up just a little bit. We'll do a full strawberry salad included because one of my favorite salads is with strawberries.
Cocktail.
Well, you'll think of something for, we can mash some strawberries. And, I mean, something.
We can macerate some strawberries.
We're going to shoot the strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Show the rest of the world how the Midwest does it because we do it right.
Well, we're
And so we'll do that in the next couple of weeks as they get a little bit sweeter. So, yeah, wow. I'm hungry. He's hungry. I hope you guys are hungry or have at least eaten tonight. I'm going to go get a kid, sit down to dinner. We will see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
I'm going to go cool off mostly.